Liam Payne was one of the brightest stars to emerge from the pop phenomenon known as One Direction. He captivated millions with his voice and charisma, yet behind the glitz and glamour lay a man tormented by demons that ultimately led to his tragic death at just 31. You may think you know the story of Liam Payne, the chart-topping artist, but there's a darker truth lurking beneath the surface, one that reveals the harsh realities of fame, addiction, and heartbreak. Liam wasn't just a pop star, he was a father, a son, and a young man desperately fighting to reclaim his life before it slipped away forever. The rise to fame. To understand the depth of Liam Payne's struggles, we need to first take a step back and look at how he rose to fame. Born on August 29, 1993 in Wolverhampton, England, Liam's journey began when he auditioned for The X Factor in 2010. He was only 16 at the time, a teenager with dreams of making it big in the music industry. After a shaky start, he was placed in a group with 4 other talented boys, forming the iconic band One Direction. The group quickly shot to international stardom, releasing hit after hit and selling millions of records worldwide. However, with fame came a price. The relentless pressure to perform, the constant scrutiny from the media, and the demands of a global fan base weighed heavily on Liam and his bandmates. While One Direction was riding high, each member faced their unique challenges, but Liam's would soon spiral into a harrowing battle with addiction. As the years went by, the public saw glimpses of Liam's struggles, but they were often overshadowed by the group's success. While fans cheered for him on stage, few knew the emotional toll that fame was taking. Liam, like many celebrities, found solace in substances, leading him down a dangerous path that would alter the course of his life forever. The struggle with addiction. By 2017, One Direction had gone on an indefinite hiatus, allowing each member to explore solo careers. For Liam, this meant a chance to break free from the band's shadow, but also faced him with the daunting reality of self-identity outside the group. The pressures of solo fame can be overwhelming, and for Liam, it became a double-edged sword. His battles with substance abuse began to surface publicly. He struggled with alcohol and drugs, turning to these substances to cope with the void left by the band's breakup and the overwhelming pressure of being in the spotlight alone. Despite his fame, Liam was a deeply sensitive person. He wanted to prove himself as a solo artist, but every misstep seemed magnified by the unforgiving gaze of the media. In an effort to regain control over his life, Liam sought help. In July 2024, he checked into the Priory, a well-known rehabilitation center in the UK. He expressed a sincere desire to beat his addictions for himself and for his beloved son, Bear. But the harsh reality of addiction is that it's not just about wanting to get better. It requires immense strength, support, and often a lot of time. Tragically, after only 48 hours in the rehab program, Liam checked himself out. Those close to him were devastated. A source shared, Liam was loved, adored, and incredibly talented, but he just couldn't beat his demons. He had attempted to confront his issues head-on, but ultimately, the fight proved too much. The fatal fall. On October 16, 2024, the world learned of Liam's shocking death. He was found after falling from the balcony of his hotel room in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The news struck like a lightning bolt, leaving fans, friends, and family reeling in disbelief. Just a day before, Liam's family had been in touch, expressing their hopes for his recovery. His father, Jeff Payne, had to endure the unimaginable pain of identifying his son's body. Reports indicate that Jeff visited the local morgue and the hotel where Liam died, searching for answers and closure amidst the grief. How could this happen to someone so talented, so loved, and so young? In the wake of his death, tributes poured in from fans and fellow artists. His ex-partner Cheryl Cole shared a heartbreaking message, expressing that their son Bear would have to face the reality of never seeing his father again. It was a stark reminder of how addiction can not only destroy lives, but also leave lasting scars on families. The role of fame in addiction. The tragic story of Liam Payne is not unique. It reflects a broader, often ignored narrative surrounding addiction and mental health in the entertainment industry. Fame can be intoxicating, but it can also be isolating. The demands and expectations placed on stars can create a pressure cooker environment where unhealthy coping mechanisms flourish. Many artists find themselves in a cycle of substance abuse, using drugs or alcohol as a means to escape the emotional toll of their careers. Liam's situation raises critical questions. How can we, as a society, support those in the limelight who are struggling with mental health and addiction? Are we, as fans, partly to blame for glorifying this toxic lifestyle? Liam's struggles highlight the importance of addressing mental health openly and compassionately. His death serves as a painful reminder that behind the curtain of fame lies a reality that many celebrities face: loneliness, insecurity, and sometimes the inability to cope with their own success. In the wake of his passing, it's essential to foster a dialogue around mental health, ensuring that future stars feel supported rather than judged. The impact on his family and friends. In the days following his death, Liam's family released a statement expressing their heartbreak, declaring, "Liam will live forever in our hearts." The pain of losing a child is unimaginable, and for Liam's loved ones, the grief is compounded by the knowledge that he was trying to fight his demons. His father's visits to the prosecutor's office and the hotel signify not only a search for answers, but also a desperate attempt to find closure amidst the chaos. Close friends and fellow musicians shared their sorrow, emphasizing that Liam was not just a pop star, but a person who genuinely cared about his family and friends. They remember him as someone who wanted to be better, who struggled valiantly to overcome his issues. Unfortunately, addiction is a relentless foe that often prevails against even the strongest wills. His death serves as a rallying cry for those who struggle with addiction to seek help and for loved ones to reach out with compassion. It is also a reminder for the industry to create a more supportive environment for its artists. A legacy of awareness. Liam Payne's legacy will undoubtedly include his contributions to music and the joy he brought to fans worldwide. However, it should also serve as a catalyst for change in how we view addiction and mental health in the entertainment industry. The conversation around mental health has gained traction in recent years, but we must continue to advocate for those who feel trapped in their battles. As the world reflects on Liam's life and untimely death, we must remember to foster kindness and understanding, both for those who struggle and for those who are left behind in the wake of such tragedies. The entertainment industry needs to prioritize mental health, ensuring that artists have access to the support and resources they need to navigate their careers without succumbing to addiction. The painful reality is that many lives have been lost in similar circumstances. We must learn from these tragedies and strive to create a culture where seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a courageous step toward healing. In conclusion, Liam Payne's story is one of both brilliance and tragedy. He was a talented artist whose life was cut short by the insidious grip of addiction. While we mourn his loss, let us also remember the lessons learned from his struggles. Liam's battle serves as a crucial reminder that fame does not shield one from pain, and that behind every celebrity is a person deserving of compassion and support. Let us honor Liam by advocating for mental health awareness and supporting those in need. May his memory inspire change in how we treat mental health and addiction, ensuring that future generations of artists can find their way to recovery rather than succumbing to despair. Liam Payne may be gone, but his story should resonate in our hearts as a call to action. As we reflect on his life, let's ensure that his legacy inspires positive change in the industry and society at large. Rest in peace, Liam. You will always be remembered.